Ninjago stuff, and I'm kind of heated. The reason why we glaze Kai is because Lloyd hasn't given in 20 seasons. It's been 20 seasons of Ninjago, and Lloyd hasn't done anything since season 1. Since season 1! Lloyd has not been useful since season 1! Since he had the golden power, he's not been useful. Let's actually run through it. Season 2, what did he do in the techno theme? He was just running away, not listening to Garmadon, albeit okay, fine, they aged him, and he was still technically a child. I don't know how old he was when they aged him. I think it was like 11 or 10. He was still technically a child. He didn't realize it. Imagine a child having like basically the powers of a demigod or something like that. Fair enough, but still, he lost his golden power, couldn't beat the Overlord, and Zane had to sacrifice himself. Again, season 3, what does he do? Everyone's just pampering him, being the Green Ninja. In the end, he doesn't do anything. He gets an energy dragon, but basically doesn't win anything or help. And he's like, oh no, Garmadon's gonna sacrifice his life. Like, Lloyd doesn't do anything. Season 4, Moro gets possessed. Like, surely you should be stronger. Oh, I'm the Green Ninja. Da, 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 da. For a whole season. He was only there for 2 episodes. For a whole 15 episodes. Lloyd was present and conscious for 2 episodes. And even when he was there, he didn't do anything. He made more mistakes. And Garmadon had to... Wait, no. Garmadon sacrificed himself previously. How did they beat Moro again? The crystal was about to be destroyed. Long story short, he didn't do much. Then, Skybound. What did Lloyd do? Okay, you know what? I will hold my hands up and say he was probably like second MVP. Because he was like, okay, I wish to be as wise as you. And he saw the future and was like, understood that, like, you know, they all needed to be trapped so that Jay could eventually have his little character arc. I'll give him a pass on Skybound. But Hands of Time, no. In fairness, I blame the rest of the ninja for Hands of Time because they should have listened to him a bit more. But imagine being 20 and then some like little 16, like they've been training for years, and then some 16, 15-year-old that's technically still 11 is your master now because Master Wu's gone. So yeah, I see I see why they acted out, but like, and it does also show like the juvenile side of the ninja, like, because sometimes they are immature and make mistakes. So that's kind of fair. I will slightly give him a pass on the Hands of Time stuff. Seasons we don't see in the what's it called, the technological season with that game Prime Empire doesn't do anything. When we come to what's it called, Lord Garmadon comes back and Harumi, all that stuff. Lloyd was the reason, like, you know, everything was happening. Where was Lloyd? Didn't like, was barely doing anything, was barely useful. We go again. Let's go to all the way to Crystallize. He had the chance to learn the Oni power. The one time he was useful, and he couldn't be Harumi, even though he was overcome with the darkness. No matter what side Lloyd is on, good or evil, he's still useless. Now we come into Ninjago Dragons Rising. Wu causes the whole, you know, merge and everything. And Lloyd is still out here losing fights, being bummy. Like, he fell from a little height and he was in a coma. Meanwhile, we have Kai being the MVP. And so, like, I've loved Kai in Dragons Rising because this is everything. Kai is everything that Lloyd should be. Like, we should see Lloyd, like, Lloyd should only really be losing when push comes to shove, or if he's nerfed. And people, like, I don't buy the whole argument of everyone, of like the creators nerfing Lloyd. And because why would they nerf Lloyd and make Kai so cool? Like, why would they create that divide in the fan base? Then again, that could be one of their plans. But the only reason why Kai is glazed so much is because, one, Kai is actually cool. Kai is actually that guy. And Lloyd, we don't see anything from Lloyd. We barely see him, like, win fights. We barely... Because the most annoying one was when he lost to Garmadon. That irritated... I think that was, like, season 12 or something, with the Oni and everything. And then Garmadon created the entire, like, mech thing. Or Golem. That entire season, it frustrated my soul. Because it was when, like, the ninja were... like, half of them were stuck inside the... Not the Potter Valley, but like the valley with the Oni and everything. That entire season frustrated my soul because Tell me why Lloyd lost so easily. Garmadon just beat him senselessly because and he was whining about losing his powers because the power of darkness overcame him. He has the power of darkness inside of him. Lloyd is a bum.